Hey everybody, it's Melinda again here at Momo's Crafty Corner, and I said I would share my lace, and so this is going to be a video of the haul I got. For those of you who don't know, I went to the Salvation Army thrift store, and I never knew they had a whole craft section hidden back in the corner, and I found these two giant bags filled with lace for $3 a piece. So I got all of this lace that you're looking at for $6. This was awesome. I love lace. And so now I'm going to share with you what I got. There's some new, some vintage. There's some other things in here other than just lace also. And there was a lot of junk that I threw away too. I don't know if my camera is going to get the details of this, but here's this one. And there's a lot of each one of these. I'm talking yards. Every one of them has a lot. And this has a few different things in here. I bagged them up and separated them. So we have this one. And there's probably a little over a yard of that. There's some blue lace seam binding. It's navy blue, still in the package. And then, see if I can get my fingers up under this. There's this lovely lace. So that one over there. Trying to keep them separated so that I know what's where. There's this really cute little lace, and this is an entire bag, sandwich baggie filled. I think this one's a little bit different, not by much. It's a little bit smaller. These are cheap sandwich baggies I got. These are buttons and other things that were there. Well, I'll wait and do that after. You can see those. There's this one. My camera doesn't focus very well, so I've got to hold it kind of far away. So I'm sorry if you can't see all the details. This gorgeous pink. And it's pretty wide. I mean, that's on my hand. And there's probably a yard of this one. There's not a whole lot. But it's still pretty. My Valentine baggies. This one has a couple of yards. It's got little flowers on it. I got this, which I love. There's a ton of this black lace, and I love black lace. It's just gorgeous. But it's pretty wide. I mean, it's about as wide as my finger is long. And there's a lot of it. Couldn't believe the deal I got on this. My husband was like, "Really? You just want to buy lace? You want to spend that much money on lace?" 6 yards, seam binding lace. It's got the little flower on it. Still in the package, never been opened. This is all eyelet lace. There's different kinds in here. Some of this is older, like this one's a little bit discolored. You can tell it's a little older. It's a little small one. I like the real lacy trims. I like some eyelet like this one. I think is cute. And then this one. But there's a lot of these as well. I just put them all in one bag together to save on my bags. And this is some that I had small enough amount that I could wind them. This one has a little heart down the middle, but this is all one. And then this is kind of stretchy, little tiny lace. This one you can't tell, but I mean there's a lot of it. Let's see if I can get. And there's what it looks like. And then also in this bag we have some black ribbon, some more thin lace, and then this is another pretty big piece. It's kind of cute. This is gorgeous. I've actually used this already. There's a lot of it. It's cream colored. It's really wide. I'm going to put some of this stuff up in my Etsy shop. I'm probably going to hoard a little bit of it, but like this, there's only about a yard here, so I'll probably keep it. But there's no way I'm going to use all of this lace. I couldn't pass it up. And then I went and bought more lace yesterday. That made the hubby really happy. Love lace, I can't help it. This is one of my favorite ones. It's like crocheted, and there is a lot. But it's really thick crocheted lace. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It's how pretty it is. Along with the lace, seam binding in different colors. I'm not going to take this out. It's just seam binding. There's just a few pieces. These are pom-poms. Red and black. And there's a little bit of hot pink. I'm going fast because I have another haul to share with you too. These are old laces or ribbons. And you can see those. They've got little flowers on them. I'm not a big fan of these. If anybody's interested in them, let me know. I'll probably just get them to you. This is something I've had for a while. My mom somehow ended up with it, and I got it back from her yesterday. But it's lace material in a baby blue. And I used to use this as a stencil. I would lay it across and spray paint over it. Somehow my mom ended up with it, so I had to steal it back. Oh, there are a few more laces here. There's this one. You can see how much is there. There's this one. This is fairly new. It's got a little flower on it. It's really pretty. And there's probably 3-4 yards there. I could be wrong. I'm not real good at measuring when it comes to materials. These are a rickrack. I'm not going to pull them out. It's all still in the package, blue and white and black. And there's this rope, pink kind of rope. I don't know what you would call it. And this is pretty, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for. It's got the green ribbon ran through it. There's not much of it. I mean, it's just a small piece. So I'll probably use it for something. I thought about for St. Patrick's Day, but it's here today, so the day's not over yet. Okay, this here is all of the lace that there was just a small amount of. And I'm only going to show you my favorites in here. I love this one. It has a little pink and green and blue trim. And then there's this one that has the ribbon through it. There's a purple one. Like I said, there's not very much of these. They're really small. And I love this one. If you can see that. There you go. And like I said, on top of all of that lace, there were, this is a toggle clasp. That's a bangle, sorry. And there's these really cute, I mean, you can see this packaging. This is old packaging. But these are buttons. There's a lot of those, and there's a lot of this really pretty pink buttons. There's some little blue. Some white. some yellow, and these say 10 cents on them, so I mean, you know, these are pretty old. You can't buy buttons for 10 cents anymore. And then there's a few little, if I can flip them over, little gold ones. But that's all for my lace haul. And I mean, that's just ridiculous that I got that much lace for $6. I went to Michael's. No, not Michael's. I went to Hancock Fabrics, and I've never been in there, but it said Fabrics, Craft and More, so I thought, well, I'll give it a try. I went in, and I went into their clearance section, and I found this material. And let me say, when they clearance out their trims, they still sell them by the yard. So I was very aggravated. There was a whole bolt of some beautiful trim and lace that I wanted. It was like Chinese braided trim, and it said $1 on it, but it was still, I mean, it was less than $1 a yard. It was still clearanced out on top of that. But I got this for, it's a big piece of material, and it was like $1 something. But like I said, I love black lace, and I love to just layer it on top of the paper and then put stuff on top of that. So I got that. I'm sure they have these all the time, but the Studio G cards, I got that for 99 cents. And I want to show you this trim that I got from there. Oh, I got this ribbon, this whole, I don't remember how many yards is here. It says 20 yards of this pink ribbon for like $1.25. So that was pretty good. It was 90% off. I got 4 yards of this. I wanted the whole bolt. It said $2, but it was I think $1, no, 75 cents a yard or 25 cents, I don't remember. But it's very pretty, and it's like a mauve pink color. And I got 4 yards of that. And then this braided trim, I got what they had left of it, and it's a couple of yards. It's really thick. It's a lot wider than, or at least it seems that way to me. I could be wrong. It seems a lot wider than the Chinese braided trim that I get from MB Treasurista. So I still use my Chinese braided trim. I also got, having to move things around, this canvas for like 15 cents. Just a little mini canvas. And then I went online to Etsy, and I met a woman who has a shop close by mine. She lives a couple of towns away, small towns. And her shop is called Kenyas Creations. And she makes little hair bows, you know, not really the crafty things that we make, but she makes gorgeous hair bows. And you know, they're putting this little frilly, poofy stuff in the hair bows now, and she sells these in her shop, and you can get 12 of these for $10 plus shipping. But I met her and picked them up. I cut them open so that it's not, it comes as a ring. I cut it apart, and then I take little pieces of it and I put it underneath my flowers, just like they do on the hair bows. And there are so many colors. I mean, there's these really pretty rainbow colors, and this isn't all of her colors, this is just what I got. Light green, turquoise, lavender, and you get, I got 2 of each one that I picked. So I've got pink and white, and then somewhere down in here I have black. So again, if I can find her card, here we go. It's Kenyas Creations on Etsy, and if you go on there looking for the stuff, you know, send her a message, let her know I sent you. Maybe she'll cut you a really good deal on them. That's all I've got right now. I'm running out of time. I'm going to do another video and share some of my projects that I've made with this new stuff. So talk to you later. Bye.